About 50 million years ago, a massive collision between the Indian subcontinent and Asia gave birth to a vast plateau, the highest on Earth. This is Tibet, often called the roof of the world. At these sky-touching heights, even breathing can feel difficult. Yet, in this harsh land, a unique and extraordinary world has taken shape. Hidden within this high plateau are deep valleys, sacred mountain peaks, hidden lakes, and a rich spiritual heritage, all shaped over centuries in near isolation from the outside world. Every mountain slope, every river, every open field here carries ancient stories and mysteries. While there are many fact-based videos about Tibet online, very few truly capture its breathtaking natural beauty. So today, we begin a journey into the unseen Tibet, a land of wonder, danger, and unforgettable landscapes. Let's step into this hidden world, where every turn reveals a new surprise. In eastern Tibet, in the Chamdo region, three of Asia's great rivers, the Mekong, the Salween, and the Yangtze, flow side by side through rugged mountain terrain. Long ago, this remote valley was part of the legendary Tea-Horse Road, an ancient trade route. Caravans of yaks once carried tea from the mountains of Yunnan across dangerous passes, all the way to Lhasa. Today, that same path has transformed into National Highway 318, a nearly 5,000-kilometer road stretching from Shanghai to the Nepal border. And this Tibetan section is the most famous of all. Many call it the Road to Heaven. Winding through snow-covered mountains and crossing dozens of high passes, the road seems to climb endlessly toward the sky. At every turn, colorful prayer flags flutter in the wind, silently blessing travelers on their journey. Then comes one of the most dangerous roads of all. Carved into the side of a steep mountain, this narrow path twists through 72 sharp turns, dropping nearly a kilometer down. In many places, there are no guardrails. Fog blankets the tariq, and one small mistake could mean falling into the abyss. Once, yak caravans traveled this very path. Today, it stands as a true test of courage for drivers. Along the roadside, countless carved mani stones, engraved with Buddhist prayers, quietly offer blessings to those who pass. Leaving the main road behind, the world suddenly becomes silent. Villages disappear, and in the distance, a striking sight appears, a range of deep red mountains. Rich in iron, these mountains have been considered sacred for centuries. Locals believe the spirits of deities reside within them. High on these cliffs, at nearly 5,000 meters above sea level, stands an ancient monastery, clinging to the rock as if suspended in mid-air. In winter, heavy snow cuts off all access. Those who come here to meditate enter a world of complete silence. No electricity, no noise. Only the sound of the wind and fluttering prayer flags. But Tibet still has more to reveal. Ahead lies a different world, a lush green valley known as Nyingchi. Often called the Switzerland of Tibet, this region sits at a lower altitude with a milder climate. Dense forests, colorful flowers, and flowing rivers transform the landscape into a rare paradise within the rugged plateau. Through this valley flows the Yarlung Tsangpo River, carving one of the deepest gorges in the world. Some parts remain so remote they are still unexplored. Further west, the landscape changes once again. Green forests fade into vast, barren highlands. This is the Ali region, often called the roof of the world. At over 4,500 meters, it is a land of silence, wind, and endless emptiness. Here, strange formations rise from the Elde, thousands of mitti and rock pillars, resembling the ruins of an ancient city. These are the remains of the once powerful Guje kingdom. Inside caves carved into red cliffs, faded murals still tell stories from centuries past. Now, only silence remains, reminding us that even the greatest civilizations eventually turn to dust. And then, in the far distance, a magnificent shape appears. A perfect pyramid rising into the sky. We have reached Mount Kailash. Standing at 6,638 meters, it is not the tallest mountain, yet it is one of the most sacred. For Hindus, Buddhists, Jains, and followers of Bon, this mountain is the spiritual center of the world. No one has ever climbed it. Instead, pilgrims walk around it, a 52-kilometer journey known as the Kora. Some take days to complete it. Others bow down every few steps, believing each movement purifies the soul. Nearby lies Lake Manasarovar, a crystal-clear sacred lake. Pilgrims believe that bathing in its waters washes away the sins of many lifetimes. Finally, we arrive at Lhasa, the heart of Tibet. At 3,650 meters above sea level, its name means Place of the Gods. For over 1,000 years, Lhasa has been the spiritual and cultural center of Tibet. At its core stands the sacred Jokhang Te, sins of many lifetimes. Finally, we arrive at Lhasa, the heart of Tibet. At 3,650 meters above sea level, its name means Place of the Gods. For over 1,000 years, Lhasa has been the spiritual and cultural center of Tibet. At its core stands the sacred Jokhang Te,